Hey Pisces, it's me, Earth Corey, here for your November 2020 reading. You guys, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe to this here video. Also, if you would like any personal readings, please go over to earthtocorey.com and I will get those out for you ASAP. Let me adjust. Okay. Newbies, congratulations. You are at your favorite new spot, so continue to tell your friends and let's go ahead and get into this here message. 1 second. Right, Pisces, so the first one we have is the Three of Thought. Okay, and y'all, I did my notes too, honey, so it's y'all, it's a lot. Okay, so just bear with me. Okay, so the first one is the Three of Thought. All right, it says loving angels surround you to heal you and comfort you. The sadness you feel will fade away in time, and then you'll be able to see clearly how important this situation has been to your spiritual growth. Take the time you need to forgive yourself and others so that you can embrace the future with joy. Okay, so a lot of you guys simply need to begin this month rolling with the punches. Okay, rolling with the punches, honey. Like, I know some of you guys have been in a lot of stressful situations, okay, and just change in general, and I don't understand, because Pisces, y'all not fixed signs, y'all are mutable, but some of you guys be a little fixed. Like, if stuff changes, it's kind of, it throws off your energy a little bit, especially if it's too fast, you know. So Spirit is just wanting to let you guys know that right now you may not be able to see clearly how important, you know, what you're going through is, because of course we are in it and we in this shit. So how you gonna tell me how easy it's gonna be? I understand that, but they are saying that this is all a part of your own spiritual growth. Okay, also still, you guys may still be in a space where you want to be more, you know, proactive when it comes to your spirituality or growth in your spirituality. And I do believe that this is a great time to do that and to be around others who, you know, kind of seek that same knowledge or that same, you know, area in life, if that makes sense. Also the sadness. Okay, so some of you guys are in a situation or an energy source of, like, you know, sadness right now, and I don't believe that you guys really want to acknowledge it, but some of you guys have been going through a lot of situations, and usually you guys are the criers of the zodiac, and y'all haven't really been letting stuff out. Some of y'all gonna be like, hell nah, shit, I've been crying my ass off. Some of you guys have, but for some of you guys who this is for, some of you guys just need to go on and, you know, do that good old Pisces cry and let it on out, because it's not good to let certain things build up. Okay, so Three of Thought. Now we have the Ten of Thought. So you guys are strictly in your head. Strictly in your head. It says the situation that's been troubling you has come to an end and you can breathe a sigh of relief. With the challenging times behind you, you can move on. It's important to fully let go of this junction. Someone in your past may finally be free from his or her own addictions or codependency issues. So the Three of Thought was about healing from the past. The Ten of Thought was about a current situation troubling you or giving you signs from the past. And just pay attention to this picture. Okay, we got the girl who is looking back, and it's like the man is taking her out the castle. Okay, so, and it looks like the man may be a little older, or it's kind of like they're in a relationship but they're looking back at a person in the past and kind of comparing people. But it's looking like some of you guys are definitely trying to let go of those tendencies from the past, but some of you guys are still battling from an emotional energy that was from the past situation that delayed peace. I'm reading my notes. It delayed peace, and focusing on the things that you can control. Okay, so in certain situations, sometimes, you know, when we're battling situations from the past, we may have some residue left over, and new situations or relationships start with different people who's ex, you know, not your ex, and we tend to bring those emotions towards the new situation when it should be like a clear slate. So it's not about you telling this person about stuff from the past or you know, so really doing it on purpose. It's really like a subconsciously thing. Like subconsciously you like, oh, you know, well, this kind of happened in the past, or I don't want to get this far into the relationship because of what happened in the past. So you guys need to, you know, think clearly right now. You guys may not be able to see it clearly, but over the next couple of weeks, you are, okay? You definitely are. All right, so creativity and abundance. Some of you guys are definitely focusing more on career. More career. It says, dear one, you've been called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things. If you truly come into the fullness of who you are, it's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest in you. It says, I did write down focusing on the things you can control. Yes, like your career, like how you want your future to be. Your creativity, your abundance. Some of you guys are starting new projects and new ways to make money and, you know, create your own generational wealth. Some of you guys are physically giving birth to kids, or starting a new family. Okay. And it's saying basically, if you follow your passion, abundance will follow you. Okay, so just stay clear. If you guys don't know what your passion is this year in 2020, then make sure that's one of those things that you put on the top of your list for 2021 so you can be focused, honey. All right, so for love, we do have over the Three of Thought, a reconciliation from somebody in the past. So someone may have popped up from the past and it kind of shook you up and you was like, I'm not about to get back in that. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. So if they haven't already returned to your life, then they are coming. Okay, and it's kind of like they're coming at a time where you are healing still. All right, or they come at a time where you thought you were over them and they come back and they kind of shake up your thoughts a little bit. I don't want to say it's emotion, but they may shake up your thoughts because some of you guys are still basking in the feeling of the past. Some of you guys still dream about this person, and sometimes you guys daydream about this person. That's the clouds right there. Okay, remember earlier when I said pay attention to this picture, right? The Ten of Thought. So what came up over the Ten of Thought is retreat. Okay, look at that picture. Isn't that the same? Isn't that the same? Okay, some of you guys are disconnecting from a person or disconnecting from the world in a way to try to get your emotions in a stable place. It says it's time to disconnect from the world. Some of you guys are putting your phones on do not disturb. Also, the similarities in this picture, the girl is looking back. In this picture, the woman is looking forward, but it's with an older person, or maybe a father figure involved. Okay, so that gives me like maybe a father figure had a big part in relationships, and you're kind of like moving, or you know, and that's why in this card it says finally free from his or her own codependency issues or addictions. You could be addicted to a certain way of a person because of certain things that happen in your childhood or that you learn from the people around you in your environment, and that can go for men or women. So that's a big thing. Okay, so it's looking like you guys are kind of letting go of this person in the past and retreating and working more on your creativity and your abundance. And you guys are doing so much so that for those who are already in situations where you're not really sure about it, it will end up ascending to a higher level. Okay, to a higher level of commitment. I feel like some of you guys are just literally going back to the drawing board when it comes to relationships and trying to figure out whether you should stay with a person or leave. But I don't believe it's a person from the past. I believe this is a new person. Bro, I hope my best friend Melody is listening to this because this is crazy. Okay, so over reconciliation in the Three of Thought, we have prosperity lies ahead. Okay, But the part about it is we have the new moon in Taurus. So with that, it's basically like you guys are being stubborn about a past situation, or you guys are still stubborn in that mindset of somebody else that's new is gonna do the same way as that other person. So you guys are stubborn in that mindset, but it's kind of like when you let that go, prosperity lies ahead. You know, like the prosperous relationships that you guys are looking for lie ahead. Okay, so then over retreat, we have step out of your comfort zone, like I said. And then, you know, under that was the one finally free from his or her own codependency issues. So I feel like it either has to do with family, something that you learned along the way in dating, like an ex that, you know, taught you something, but whatever it was, they taught you something negative. So you kept that negative and you were kind of pessimistic about it. But in this point, it's like, okay, I don't want to keep doing the same things. I don't want this I don't want the same things to keep happening over and over. Okay, so you guys disconnect from the world and step out of your comfort zone and treat this relationship, this new relationship, a little bit different. That being said, over engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and we have here full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. Okay, so in relationships, there is a win-win solution. And y'all, this is the Moonology cards. That's the underlying emotion behind it, the things that we can't see. So regardless, in all decisions that you make, this is a great, you may not understand why you're moving the way you are, but it's definitely a reason for all of this. Okay, so some of you guys may have a Taurus moon and some of you guys may have a Libra moon. Go check out your natal chart and see which moon you guys have. All right, so overall energy for Pisces in November: emotional loss. Yep, they came up over reconciliation. Some of you guys need to let go of this emotional loss from this person in the past. Okay, so you guys can move forward. Prosperity lies ahead, and some of you guys are still in that energy field. So in order to move forward, you do have to let that go. Trapped in fear. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, retreat and disconnect from the world and really ask yourself, what am I afraid of if I move into love? God is love. What are you afraid of? When you go into stuff with fear, it ends up being very fearful, and it ends up being exactly how you put it out there. Okay, change it. All right, win-win solution. Full moon Libra over engagement, which is a higher level of commitment. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. Okay, that's all. That's all that Spirit needs you to do. It's not about being calculated. It's about choosing wisely. Since you learn all that you learned through all of these past relationships, or, you know, even if you had just one past relationship, what you learned, you only, you know, you've been through it. So don't just continue to do the same things, okay? And don't be trapped in fear, because that's slowing down the process of you finding the person that's really made for you, okay? So that's pretty much all I got to say, Pisces. If you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe to this video. Also, if you would like any personal readings, please go over to earthtocorey.com and I will get those out for you ASAP. I love you guys so much. Bye.